a man who had a big hand in 8 of those 20 for Manchester United. Sky Sports' Gary Neville was in studio with us last week. Gary, good to see you once again. So as you sit there right now, as a man who is a huge part of Manchester United catching and surpassing Liverpool, how do you feel as you see Liverpool a chance today to guarantee their 20th top-flight title?
Painful, obviously. It took so long for Manchester United to get past Liverpool, but you also have to show respect to their achievements, what they've done, not only throughout their history of Liverpool. They've been a great side, a great club, but also to win it this season when I don't think anybody had Liverpool down at the start of the season to win the title. They were obviously behind City and Arsenal in everyone's reckoning, and a team that obviously has an older group of players. That group of players that you saw there lifting the title, you know, some of them have left and some of them are a little bit older. The likes of Mane, Firmino and Fabinho in midfield, obviously Wijnaldum, Henderson have all left, and Van Dijk, Salah, Robertson all getting on a little bit. So I think it's an incredible achievement, particularly with Slot replacing Klopp. It's been said so many times this season. I feel a little bit of pain, but I've got huge respect for what they've done, because winning a title is the sort of greatest test of endurance.
So when we look back at this team, what do you think, Gary? The gap that they have on everyone else, second place, Arsenal, what has made this team for Liverpool uniquely great?
I mean, the consistency and reliability, the gap is not their problem. It's the problem of the others. I said last week on the show, I feel that Arsenal will feel really disappointed about this season. The season that Manchester City drop off, Arsenal was supposed to be the team that were there, and they haven't been there this season. They're so far off them. But Liverpool have been great. And just looking at a little stat before about Van Dijk. Van Dijk is so important, Van Dijk and Salah. What a great season they've had. I think for Slot to have coped with those questions all season as well about those players and then get them signed so late on, I think is even more of a testament to his managerial skills. I think that having Van Dijk at the back is huge for Liverpool. He's a monster of a player. Someone who I think can hold the rest of the team together, and he's, I think, been a difference player along with obviously Salah on the right wing. They're world class.
You mentioned some of the new faces that we have seen since the last time they lifted the trophy. How do you think this team is set up for the years to come? Do you see them potentially making a run?
Look, they could. I mean, what I would say about Liverpool in this last 7 or 8 years, they're very good in their recruitment. Obviously their net spend is lower than a lot of the top teams in the league. They pay decent wages, but they get the best out of all the players that they sign. Contrary to what some of the other clubs do, sign lots of players and they get worse. Liverpool, obviously, you know, you see the likes of Gravenberch, Gakpo, McAllister, Szoboszlai, those types of players that you're expecting. They struggled a little bit maybe at times last season, some of them, and then this season under Slot they sort of grow and grow, and they have faith in them, they have patience, all the right things that you do at a football club when you're recruiting well. And you know, if Liverpool recruit well in the summer, they're going to have to. I think they need some support, those current players that are there, but if they get the recruitment right, which they have done more often than not in this last 6 or 7 years, you couldn't write them off being in around it next season as well.
All right, Gary, enjoy your time at the King Power. Thanks for the time, as painful as it may be today.
That will be difficult.
Yes, there we go. That's what I assumed.
Hi, I'm Rebecca Lowe, and as we head towards the end of an exciting Premier League season, make sure you like and subscribe.